there, I'm Maxine Klein, and my husband David is behind the camera. We've been doing Blue Apron for over a year. We love Blue Apron. We love the fresh ingredients, we love the unusual spices, and the international flavor. This recipe we're going to do today, spice rubbed pork with sweet red onions and black beans, is modified from the recipe that won Brooke Williamson the Top Chef season number 14 finale show. All right, let's get started. First it says to preheat the oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit. We usually use our convection oven, which is part of our toaster, so we usually go at 25 degrees less than that. It says to peel and half the onion, so that's what I will do. And it says small dice 1/2 and cut the remaining half into 1-inch thick pieces. Okay, let's continue. But I think I'll have a little more wine to start. But remember, safety always first in the kitchen. I've already rinsed and drained the black beans. So next we're going to do the garlic. And I wanted to show you a little trick that we use for garlic that works really well. Even though in this recipe it says to peel and roughly chop the garlic, I'm going to do it as we always do it. And I added a little more because we love garlic. So the first thing to peel is really easy. You just smash it. Are you still taping?
I'm taping.
No. All right. You just smash it. And the skin comes right off. I like to remove the root, and also to cut it in half and remove the stem in the middle, because this tends to be a little bit bitter. All right, now here comes the fun part. We have this little gadget. It sort of pulverizes the garlic, and it's perfect every time. We really like gadgets around here. So you just put the garlic in like this. And then all you do is close it and twist. And keep twisting till it's the consistency that you want. Voila! I've already finely chopped the cilantro leaves and stems, so we're ready to get going. Next, we're supposed to pat the pork dry and then season it with salt, pepper, and the spice blend. So that's what I'm going to do now. I've already patted it dry. And that's on all sides because we're going to be searing on all sides. Oh, you can really smell that cumin that's in the spice blend. Honestly, I'm not sure how Brooke was able to finish this all in the time allotted, but she did. Since I got some more spice blend, and my husband, David, loves things spicy, I'm going to put the rest of it on. Okay, so now we're going to sear the pork. And the way we do that is to brown it on all sides, including the sides of the pork, until they're brown. And this takes about 3 to 5 minutes. You can hear the pork is already sizzling from the 1 teaspoon of olive oil that I have placed in the pan. What we like to use here also is a splash guard, because whenever you have oil that is splattering, it can cause some severe burns. So now that we've seared the pork, and does everybody understand why we sear pork? We sear any meat to hold the juices in before we bake it. So that's going to go on this pan to one side. Take that sliced onion and add a little bit of olive oil, drizzle, and salt and pepper, and just toss it around to make sure it's covered. And that goes on the other side of the pan before it goes in the oven. So now we're going in the convection oven. As I said earlier, we go at about 25 degrees less temp than for a normal oven. I'm going to set the time. And now we're back, and I'm going to take another drink of wine. All right, now we're getting ready to caramelize the diced onions. First, we're going to heat up some butter. Can't hurt to have a little wine when you're waiting for the butter to melt.
Do I get any beer as the cameraman?
It's coming, David, it's coming. Okay, we're going to add the onions. And we're going to season with salt and pepper. Salt is the best seasoning around. And we're going to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And David had time to get a beer in this interval. Okay, so now we're going to add the brown sugar. And a half a cup of water. And we're cooking again. This time 11 to 13 minutes. You want a result that is thickened and saucy. Now we're going to cook the beans. So I added a little bit more olive oil because the pan seemed to be a little bit dry, and now we're going to cook the garlic just until it's fragrant. And it's fragrant. I'm smelling garlic, and we love garlic. Oh, another reason to have a glass of wine. Okay, we're going to add the beans. Season with salt and pepper. Go back and watch my caramelizing onions. They've got about another 5 minutes. Looking really good. And let's see. And the pork is looking great, and that's got another 10 minutes. All right, we're going to add the honey, and Blue Apron does this wonderful packaging for honey. It's in this brown paper package with a little hole on the top, and you know you're getting really fresh honey. It does help to massage it a little bit because this is really fresh honey. So, an easy way to get it out of this package is to sort of do it like a toothpaste. And this way you also don't have a messy spoon that you can't seem to get all the honey off. We are going to add half the vinegar to the other onion, so we're only putting half of the vinegar in here, and here's another one of our gadgets. We've got these cute little measuring cups that are like anywhere from a half of a teaspoon to a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, which this one is. And so this way it's easy to see exactly what a half is. And so we're going to put in a half. Perfect. And the other half cup of water. The pork is ready. We're going to put it on a plate to rest for about 5 minutes before we slice it. And I'm going to take that other half of the vinegar and pour it over these onions. And just toss them. And we're back to our final preparation. A little wine. Okay, the beans are done. We're going to add the caramelized onion to the beans. And mix that all up. So we have to add 1/4 of the chopped cilantro first to the beans. The rest is going to be for garnish. It smells heavenly. The pork is rested, and now I'm going to thinly slice across the grain, against the grain. It looks beautiful. It smells wonderful. Time to plate. So you're going to divide the beans between the two dishes. And we're going to top with the sliced pork. Drizzle of olive oil, and I'm going to use some fine olive oil. And the remaining cilantro. And voila! We're all done and ready to eat. It's been wonderful being with you here this afternoon and preparing this wonderful and tasty dish.